What guys? I did give you probably like one of my most practical and best videos yet that I've made. Basically, in this video, I'm gonna talk about everything you need to know to start your first business or small business, whatever, or become an entrepreneur. And the mentality you need to have in order to have a good chance of succeeding and beating your competition. So I'm gonna talk about how to start your business, how to start a business, or become an entrepreneur, and how to look at competition and the mentality you need to have when it comes to competition. Cause basically me, I'm an expert at dealing with all that stuff. Like, to me, I have no competition. I literally created my own industry, basically. Ism Inc. literally a one-of-a-kind industry business that nothing else offers at all. Nothing else offers the same that Ism Inc. offers. So first I'm gonna tell you the mentality you need to start a business, that you need to see in business, and then I'm gonna tell you how to start your own business with $0 investment. Maybe you like 2 business ideas. And then we'll talk about a little bit about how the Ism Inc. works and what Ism Inc. is all about. So it's gonna be a real good video, guys. This video could be worth at least $150 to $200. So I'm gonna leave it free. Now I'm gonna leave this one free, but make a second part going into more detail about Ism Inc. and stuff, which I'm putting up here on the paywall. We're gonna get a cheap paywall. Anyways, here we go, guys. Soon to crack out about all. Okay guys, so first let's start off with the mentality you need to have. Pretty much, let me pause this. We want y'all to hear this. That's Surf Survival, my favorite band, Surf Survival, ain't the point. So here's the mentality, first I'm gonna tell you the mentality you need to have. Basically, if you're gonna start a business, a small business, or become an entrepreneur, or start your own business or company, the mentality you need to have is this. You need to have the mentality, not that you're not trying to make money that much really, but you have to have the mentality that you're trying to change the world, make an impact in the world, change people's lives, add value to people, and make people's lives better, and pretty much just make as much of an impact as many of the people as you can. Basically, each client you have to have the mission to provide them massive value, to provide them with value, with information worth way more than what they paid for, and you have to basically want to help people and save people and improve people's lives. Because you're only in trying business just for the money, and you don't care about your clients and customers, and you don't care what they do with what your information you give or your product, then yeah, you're not going to really succeed, because you're going to have competition that's better than you, that's selling the same product you are, but better version of it, and they're going to want to give you more value than you are. So yeah, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, small business owner, you have to care more about providing value than money. Like for let's say you have a company and you have a product. Let's say the product costs like $20 to buy, right? Basically, that product, even $20, that product has to be given to the customer a value worth of at least anywhere from $150 to $250. So let's say they buy your product for $20, they have to be able to get their money's worth the value of something that's worth $150 to $250 at least. That's pretty much how much you have to pretty much provide value more than money. Like pretty much for each $100 you make, you have to provide at least anywhere from $500 to $1,000 worth of value from that $100 that your client spent. Because your client is buying like a product from you from $50, $100, and they're only getting a value of $50 to $100. They're gonna be videos of sci-fi really quickly. They're gonna ask for a refund most likely, and they're gonna leave bad comments and bad reviews on your company or on your product or on your page or whatever. So if you want to really be successful as a businessman or entrepreneur or small business owner, then you have to be willing to provide more value than the money you get. Basically, the first year or two you're doing it, you're going to have to provide massive amounts of value and massive amounts of love and massive amounts of worth in your product or whatever you're doing before you see that money back. So let's say you're a life coach, right? I'm going to talk about it again. Let's say, for example, you're a life coach and you're a beginner life coach, you got your license and you charge $200 for a 1 hour session. In that 1 hour session, you have to give your client the value of at least like $500 to $1,000 to even $2,000 for value. At least. from that $200 on hour session. That way, they will be extremely happy with you, with your life course, with your life coaching session, and they will leave you really good reviews, good comments. They'll probably even make a YouTube video about how good your services are, and from there, they'll probably buy more sessions for you. They'll buy again if you're a regular customer, right? So that's the idea. Is to turn many of your clients that you can into key clients that buy more than once to become regular clients that always hit you up, buy your products or buy your life coaches or whatever, right? So that's the mentality you need to have. Now about competition. Basically, if you're going to be a successful entrepreneur and small business owner, you have to pretty much release something or some sort of company that basically stands out from the rest of the herd and is one of a kind and it's unique. Like, see, my company ISM Inc. is completely unique and it's one of a kind, and basically there's no other company or thing in the world that offers what ISM Inc. offers. In the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what ISM Inc. basically offers and what it is basically. Which I pretty much only revealed in my Money ISM course, but I'm going to reveal that much in the end of this video. So yeah, basically you should not even be caring about competition or anything like that. Like, you should just be focusing on your own products and your own business or anything. Let's say, for example, you're an author and you write books. Like, I'm an author and I write books, right? Pretty much, you have to be able to rate a really unique, good book that's completely original and will stand out and won't have to deal with competition. Because a real good, successful entrepreneur and small business owner or businessman, whatever, or company holder, whatever, they don't care about competition. They don't even see competition. All they focus on is providing massive value to their clients and to people and shaping people's lives and making an impact on people's lives. That's all you should be thinking about. Don't even think or care about the competition. Don't waste your time checking the competition out. It's just gonna fucking fuck with your head, make you down, and then get you more down, and you'll be able to find them value. Alright, so that's pretty much the entire you need for a small business. Now I'm gonna give you 2 ideas to make a business from. Basically, what you can do is you can pretty much just become an author and start writing using your tapping to your imagination, or even or you watching some of my guides and videos. You'll be able to become over 800,000% God realized, and you have on top the infinite imagination, infinite value, infinite love, infinite power, and infinite worth, and infinite imagination. All those, and then you'll be able to use your imagination to write completely great, amazing, and unique books. Or also, you could just read a book about your whole life or an autobiography about your life. You know, just put everything you know about your life in a book, an autobiography. You know, write that whole thing down, and then from there, give it a good title, and then put a nice description in the back, and try to either make your own nice, unique looking book cover, or you can even hire someone to make your book cover. But I recommend you hire for anything. Like, to you, I do everything on my own. Like, I'm not gonna hire somebody to edit my books. I'm not gonna hire somebody to what was the I just said it. Fuck, I forgot. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna delegate at all right now because I'm in the beginning stages. So I'm gonna do everything myself. And that goes for everything I'm doing. Like for club promoting, for example, I made my own flyers for my little club that I'm going to be hosting in my mom's house, my mom's house where I live. In the mornings when her and my stepdad are at work, I'm going to hold a little party, so I can build a portfolio of people. The fact that I'm able to bring people into parties and clubs, so that a club promoter will hire me with no problem. Right? That's another way. That's another way to start business. So I'll show you 2 ways. You can either become an author, or you can become a club promoter, or you can. All right, now I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what ISM Inc. is. The video's almost over. Hold on, I'm gonna take on a quick hit and then, yeah. So I'm gonna run the video now. Alright, guys. So basically, ISM Inc. is my passion and my love, my passion and my love company. But basically, it takes guys that are like incels or introverts or weird or consider themselves creepy or strange, or they feel like they can never get a girl or a female friend in their lives. We take guys like that and we do video chats with them and everything, and we turn them from guys that are creepy or losers or afraid of women that don't know how to talk to women into guys that are confident and charismatic and cool and down to earth and relaxed, and they can start a high value conversation with any woman or make friends with any girl they want. Or they go to a club or bar and pick a girl and take her home, take her to a hotel and fuck them. That's really what ISM Inc. is. ISM Inc. takes low value guys and turns them into high value guys. So if you're watching this and you're an incel, whatever, or you feel like you're bad with women and you really want to get better with women for real, then I recommend you either comment on this video or any of my videos to ask them that you want an ISM session or one-on-one session, and then from there we can discuss things. Prices all vary. Like the way I do things pretty much in ISM, whatever, when I'm by myself, it's pretty much that. Depending on my mood and what I need and the vibe I get from the client, I give them a price. So pretty much, if you feel like you really need a girlfriend, and you actually and you tell me your situation, your story about your life or whatever, I'll probably give you, instead of $100 for one ism session, I'll probably charge you 50 or maybe even less. Or maybe I'll start charging you, if you say your story, I'll charge you like maybe 70, and then I'll actually keep telling me more. And the more you tell me, the more the pressure will lower. So let's say we exchange about 4 messages in total. Like you sent me 4 messages about your story, about your situation, your story, and why you really want this one-on-one session, or why you really want this ism session, and what you want to do with the ism session. For example, if you want to make money, or you want to get a girlfriend or a female friend, or friends with benefits or whatever, or if you want to master spiritual enlightenment or feel what God realization is, whatever those things is, then you can book an ism session. And now ism sessions are also offering pretty much advice for Uber Eats walking, for boxing, if you want personal boxing, or you want boxing training from me, or if you want to learn how to become a club promoter or something, and you want step by step how to become a club promoter, I'll teach you that too. Basically, the ism session, I'm teaching you everything. I'm really going to teach you pretty much the exact structure that I use to come up with Ism Inc. and my other 2 companies, Enlightened Marketing and Ism Clothing, and my fourth one I'm making, the Freaks Clothing Club. And from there, I'll also teach you my original 6 hustles that I made with my first with my old channel. I have to make money from the streets. I have to make anywhere from $100 to $200 a day just from the streets collecting money. And I'm also going to give you massive levels of pickup and attractive advice, and teach you everything you know on how to get a girlfriend or a female friend. And maybe I'll even teach you a bit I want to know. If you think you want to become a pimp and make money from girls, I'll teach you how to do that too. And then I'll also teach you spiritual enlightenment, God realization, advanced spirituality, and all that. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what Ism Session what Ism Inc. offers, and that's pretty much how the battalion needs to become an entrepreneur. And yeah, peace, guys, peace.